My name is Nicki. I'm an English makeup artist and I live with Carlo and our daughter Sky in Positano, Italy. Our house is far from the road but surrounded by fruit trees and olive groves, and we grow our own food. We'll show you what it's really like to live on the Amalfi Coast. Subscribe and welcome to the Positano Diaries. Beautiful morning, and I'm going to go up to Montepatuso and meet Elizabeth. We're going to take a walk down to the cemetery, but instead of going this way, we're going to go down the next valley. We're going to cut through La Selva, which is private, so I've called them to let them know that we're going to be passing through. If they're there, we might stop and say hello, which would be nice. And then I'm going to meet Carlo for lunch afterwards. Do not worry, I have not forgotten about the olive oil making. Still waiting from the phone call from the neighbours. They are busy pruning the olive trees this morning. Ciao! Stai facendo tutto il giorno oggi?
No, io dopo vado al lavoro.
Oh, ok.
Però penso che Michele e Francesco sì.
So this little spinning thing spins all of the olives out of the tree into the nets, so they don't have to climb up there. Genius. Oh, nothing like climbing 500 steps before you start your daily hike. Ta-da! Che bello! Siete americani oggi? And the way to get there is to go round the edge of the football pitch. So we've got to go all the way over there. It's like the Grand Canyon down there. La Selva was an old abandoned farmhouse, and at the end of the 90s, Cristiana and Marta from Venice bought it, and they have over the years redone it back up. They have started farming all the land again, and they have a yoga retreat there, and it's also a place to stay. You can camp out on the grounds, and they have bunk rooms, and I think they have some private rooms too. And it's definitely an alternative place to stay in Positano. I absolutely love it. As you can probably tell, the pathway to get here is not for the faint-hearted. When I first did this, there was no rope barriers and it was just all free fall. It's a little bit safer now.
È più facile da sotto. Sa.
That is one of the reasons why we haven't brought Holly, because there are 3 of you, aren't there? You puppy doggy. Where'd you go? Come on then. We will be coming back here in the next week or so to help Marta. She has an amazing little cosmetics company, and I'm gonna be showing you some of what she does. poi ti devi tirare su e metti sul nodo. Sali. We have found the tree house. Look at the dogs. This is their summer yoga platform. What a place to do yoga, hey? I can feel a little nose between my legs. Hello! They're accompanying us all the way down to the lower gate. And just a bit further down from the yoga platform, there is the yoga studio for when the weather's not so great. I used to come and do yoga here in the winter. And now we're about to leave the property and go down to the cemetery. It is a few days later and I'm back at La Selva. I'm going to go down and sit with Marta and we're going to take a closer look at some of the products that they make, and hopefully we're going to get to do something. If you've been following me for quite a while, you might know that I am a qualified, certified soap maker as well as a makeup artist, and I used to have my own little soap company called Saponissimo, and I sold all sorts of handmade soaps using local olive oil and local goat's milk and rosemary and mint and various things that you can get here. And I stopped all that about 7 or 8 years ago when we ended up moving house. I packed everything up into boxes and never managed to unpack it all again. So Marta, around about the same time, Marta at La Selva started up her soap making business, and she's kept going and she's doing well from it now. So let's go and have a look and see what she's been up to. Now this is very exciting because this year they have planted a little lavender field. And this is it here. Hopefully we can come back when the lavender is flowering. It'll be amazing. In Europe, if you want to make and sell your own natural body products, lip balms, soaps, creams, anything like that, you have to be certified. You have to send off your products to a official laboratory, and they will analyze and certify your recipes and let you know if they are safe to sell. With that, you get a list of various ingredients that you are permitted to use in your recipes. So you can, for example, change olive oil to coconut oil or apricot kernel oil. You can change oils, and you can change like from shea butter to cocoa butter or mango butter, and you've got some leeway in the recipes that you make. It's very satisfying to make your own products and to be able to use your own soaps in the shower and put your own cream on afterwards, knowing that you know exactly what's gone into that product. And Marta is very passionate about it too. She's even tried making her own essential oils. But it's just starting to rain, so I think we're going to go inside Marta's little studio, which is the most beautiful room. It's my dream studio. I don't think I can recreate it at our house, but it's absolutely lovely. And here we are in Marta's amazing little studio. It feels like you're in a tree house. Isn't that an amazing setup? I love it. Essential oils in this beautiful carved box. She designs all of her packaging, and paints it with these little ink paints. So Marta is now going to make a botanical perfume and she's going to talk me through the process. Okay.
Botanico perché si utilizzano solamente oli essenziali puri, quindi non estratti di sintesi. In questo caso lo stiamo facendo in olio di jojoba, quindi semplicemente basterà mettere un po' di olio di jojoba nella nostra ampollina e selezionare gli oli essenziali. Io adesso vado un po' a riprendere questo profumino botanico che noi facciamo, che si chiama Limanje, che è fatto con il limone, il mandarino, il petit grain, l'incenso. Ovviamente ne bastano poche gocce, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Prevalentemente noi vogliamo che si senta il limone, quindi sto mettendo un po' più di limone.
Il limone è quello che il profumo va via più veloce,
Sì,
no?
esattamente, perché è una nota di testa cosiddetta, e normalmente tra le note di testa ci sono gli agrumi ed è molto volatile. Diciamo che è l'essenza che si sente per prima, ma che per prima sparisce. Poi ci sono le note di cuore, che invece sono quelle che diciamo danno corpo e gli danno una caratteristica al profumo, e le note di base, che normalmente sono le radici o le resine, e sono quelle che sono più persistenti e anche hanno la capacità di ancorare tutti quanti gli altri.
So the label on the bottles have the information on them, they have all the ingredients, and then they also have a list of anything that could be an allergen, so anything that you could be allergic to. For example, a lot of citrus scents have allergens in them, so limonene and linalool are very, very common allergens, and you will find them in pretty much any citrus product, and they have to be listed there. But normally the percentage that is in these products is very, very small, like 0.0 something percent, and they are naturally occurring in any essential oils.
Il cartoncino con la storia del profumo, e disegna questo uccellino qui. È un uccellino inventato che ho disegnato con le chine. E ogni profumino avrà un uccellino diverso. Questo è il primo che abbiamo fatto, poi ce ne saranno anche altri. Ed è così.
Ecco, ready to go. I'm going to show you some of the other products that Marta makes. We've got them all out on the table here now, so we'll have a look at them and I'll just go through some of the things that she does. It's bringing back so many memories for me, and I think I'm going to attempt to make my own little block of soap when I go home. These are some of the beautiful soaps here, and the boxes that she makes are all designed by her. Mediterraneo soap, which is a mixture of, cosa c'è dentro? Rosmarino?
Sì, mirto,
myrtle
e limone.
And lemon. Myrtle is like a wild blueberry.
Sì. Invece questo è menta e rosmarino.
This is rosemary and mint. A lot of people love this one. Very, very classic for the mountainside here. And this is one of the beautiful little gift boxes where you can get 4 little soaps. All the boxes are made from recycled paper. Very important. So this is a lovely little gift idea here. All made in Positano.
Eccola qua.
Perfect. There's another little gift box here.
2 oli aromaterapici e 2 piccoli saponi.
Ah, so there's 2 little baby soaps here and 2 little body oils here. This one is lemon and petitgrain and orange and lavender. The perfume in this room is amazing at the moment. I wish you could smell what I could smell.
Allora, ci sono i 2 scrub corpo salini, nel senso che sono fatti con il sale integrale che arriva dalla Sicilia, e poi dentro c'è l'olio di mandorla e l'olio di pesca, e dopo ci sono delle essenziali, in questo caso c'è limone petitgrain, geranio rosa, e qui c'è arancio, lavanda, legno cedro, e poi dentro ci sono dei pezzettini di foglie di limone e bucce di limone, e qui ci sono dei pezzettini di fiori di lavanda e scorzette di arancio. Eccolo qua.
Oh wow, amazing.
Poi abbiamo anche un altro scrub, che è uno scrub viso, che fa parte della linea neroli e incenso. Il neroli è l'olio essenziale che si estrae dai fiori dell'arancio amaro, e questo è fatto con lo zucchero integrale di canna ecosolidale, olio di jojoba, olio di avocado, oli essenziali puri e toccoferolo, che è pura vitamina E. Quindi sono anche molto antiossidanti, sono dei rigeneranti, diciamo, e purificanti della pelle. Questa è la crema viso, che è fatta con l'idrolato di fiori d'arancio, e poi dentro c'è l'olio di jojoba, anche qui di vinaccioli, di pesca, c'è l'acido ialuronico, l'estratto di mirto, il succo di aloe, oli essenziali di neroli, incenso e toccoferolo, che è pura vitamina E. Quindi anche questa è una formulazione molto naturale. Ovviamente qui ci devono essere i conservanti, perché si tratta di un'emulsione, così come ci sono anche qui, ma siamo riusciti a trovare dei conservanti che sono accettati dal biologico e quindi sono estremamente naturali anche questi, e poi comunque ce ne va una percentuale dell'1%, quindi è veramente bassa. Questo è un nettare, l'abbiamo chiamato nettare viso corpo, che è un tonico sia per il viso che per il corpo, è anche un detergente delicato naturale e anche un'acqua profumata. Questi sono dei formati grandi di oli corpo.
So here we have 2 body oils, which are orange and lavender and lemon and petitgrain. And in the middle here, this one is aloe vera juice with helichrysum oil. This is really, really good for sunburns, any skin damage. The helichrysum oil helps to regenerate healthy skin growth. And everyone knows that aloe vera is great for burns or irritations. Now these can be mixed together. You can mix the aloe vera with the body oils, either with that one or with that one, however you prefer. You just mix them in the palm of your hand, and they make a lighter emulsion, which is very refreshing and very good for your skin. So we've come up to have a look at the little lavender field. They've only recently been planted, so the plants are all very, very tiny still, but can you imagine what this is going to look like in a year or two? It's going to be fantastic. And here are the beehives. So the honey, the beeswax and the propolis that's used in the products all comes from these guys here. Little kitty cat, I know it's very comfy there, but it's time for me to go now, and I'm going to need to take my cardigan home with me. Oh. Can I have it back? I've just got home and I have got posts, and this is what I ordered to make soap with. So I'm going to unpack it. I haven't ordered much because I don't need to make much soap because I still have a lot left. This is what I made about 8 years ago. Soap's absolutely fine. Soap will last for years. When we actually moved into the house, at my parents' old house, we found some soap dating back from the Second World War, and there was a box, huge box of it in the shed. It was absolutely fine. So this is 8-year-old soap that I made, and it's fine. There's tons of it, so I don't really need to make any, but I'm doing it more for the fun of it, and I can probably just give it all away at Christmas. But I'm slowly making my way through this, and I need to get a block for the bathroom. That is perfect for the bathroom. That is an old orange and lemon one. And let's see what we have here. That is palm kernel oil, makes the soap hard. That is a tub of coconut oil because I didn't want to use my edible coconut oil. So I've got some of that. And a tub of shea butter. I can do all sorts of things with that. I can make body creams and stuff. And then here we have got some rice bran oil, calendula oil, which is an extract in a carrier, and cold pressed unrefined avocado oil. There's one more thing in here. I'm going to try and make some, I like to use a balm makeup remover, so I'm going to try and make my own because they're quite expensive and I'm pretty sure I can do it. So I decided I wanted mine to be rose scented. So this is some fresh rose fragrance, allergen free. So that's perfect. Now you might be wondering where Carlo is, and I'm wondering the same thing. We were actually over at the neighbours. He called and we've been making olive oil, which I will put up in another video because I haven't got time to edit that tonight. And Carlo came to meet me there and promptly vanished with the neighbours, and I haven't seen him since, and they've got such a huge amount of land. There's no way I was going to go traipsing around in the dark trying to find him. So I'm gonna get to editing this video. Now, as of tomorrow, we are going into lockdown again in this part of Italy. Campania is being put in the red zone, so we are back to how we were in March. We're not allowed to leave our houses for the next couple of weeks. Obviously I can take the dog for a little walk near home, and that's about it. Luckily I had 2 or 3 videos already prepared. I've got another hike coming up, and I've got a video with the olive oil making and a few other fun things happening, and everything will go on as normal. Videos every Wednesday afternoon and Sunday morning, and hopefully Carlo will appear in some of them. It's hard at the moment because Carlo's timetable has changed work-wise. In the summer, he has a 5-hour lunch break, and then in the winter, that goes down to 1.5 hours. So he hasn't actually got time to come home for lunch anymore in the winter. It's not worth him climbing up the steps to come home and eat and then climbing back down again. So I don't see him all day. And he finishes work earlier, but at 5 o'clock it's already dark, so there's not much that we can do by that point. Also because we've had a curfew of 6 p.m. over the last few weeks anyway, so that's why you haven't seen him much in the videos lately, just because I haven't seen him much either. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed coming to La Selva with me, and at some point in the future I guess I'm going to be showing you how to make soap, if I can remember how to do it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.